Hi, friends. So, to be a companion of our sunflower study with Van Gogh and our artist week of camp, we're going to read a book about actual sunflowers here on Epic. So, let me share my screen. Sunflowers, See It Grow by Joyce Markovics. Sunflower. In summer, tall sunflowers grow in fields. Each plant has a huge yellow flower. How did it get that way? Sunflowers can grow taller than people. Every sunflower starts out as a seed. After the seed is planted and watered, it grows. Look, here is the cycle. First, roots stretch into the moist soil, then a green shoot pokes out of the ground. There are the roots and the shoot, and look, here is that seed. Plants need water to live and grow. They take in water from soil with their roots. As the day passes, the tiny plant grows leaves. Its stem gets taller and thicker. Look at the 3 steps here, friends. You see how it's getting taller and thicker. The leaves use the sun's light to make food for the plant. At the top of the stem, a small bud forms. During the day, the bud and leaves bend toward the sun. Sunflowers try to get as much light as possible. Sunlight helps them grow. The bud gets bigger and bigger, and soon the bud opens, and large yellow petals surround the center of the flower. In the center of the big flower are many tiny flowers. So all that black stuff there, friends, are flowers, little tiny ones. They're shaped like tubes. The flowering part of the sunflower is called the head. Bees like to fly to the tiny flower tubes. Look at all that pollen all over that bee. And see, there's a close-up one of the tube. There, they collect pollen to use for food. As the bees fly from plant to plant, they spread the pollen. Pollen helps make new plants. After a while, the flower tubes get darker, and a black seed forms in each one. So I guess inside that tube-shaped flower is where the seed goes. And then the seeds dry out and they fall to the ground, where this little guy gets to eat it. Birds and chipmunks love to eat sunflower seeds. Next year, some of the new seeds will grow. They will become big, tall sunflowers. Look at those big sunflowers compared to how she is. They're all bigger than her head. People grow sunflowers in gardens. They also grow them in large farms. Can you imagine, friends, driving along and seeing a big sea of yellow? I wonder if that's what a sunflower farm is like when they're blooming. Sunflower facts. Ooh, let's get some science in there. There are many kinds of sunflowers. Some are short and small, while others are big and tall. Sunflower seeds are eaten as snacks. They are also made into cooking oil. Isn't that interesting? Just like olive oil. North Dakota and South Dakota grow more sunflowers than any other state. Well, I guess that's why I haven't seen a sunflower field, because we're pretty far away from there. The tallest sunflower in the world grew to be more than 26 feet, 8 meters tall. That is really tall, friends. Think of it this way. Probably your most tallest grown-up that you know is about 6 feet to 6'5". That is many times smaller than 26 feet. That is really tall. Some of our buildings here in Brooklyn are about that tall. Now we have something called a glossary. This tells us a little bit more about each of the words that we learned today. Bud, remember, is a small growth on the stem of the plant that turns into a leaf or flower. Pollen is in tiny yellow grains made by flowering plants. Plants use pollen to help make new plants. Roots are parts of the plant that take in water and food from the soil. Shoot, a young plant that has just appeared above the soil. And stem. the upright part of the plant that connects the roots to the leaves and the flowers. All right, friends. So that is about the real sunflowers. And I thought we might add a little science to our art this week so you would see what the real sunflower goes through before Mr. Van Gogh painted them. All right, friends, I will see you next time. Bye for now.